Alrighty, so we are going to be taking a look at the concept of external managed accounts for this recording. External managed accounts are what is going to allow one account to purchase on behalf of another account. So right now we're looking at Ohana Inc. This is the account that we used in the previous demo when we were reviewing subscriptions with you guys. Couple of things that we're going to take a look at here. So I've gone ahead and created a child account called Ohana Inc. Child, aptly named. It is part of the account hierarchy with Ohana Inc. I'm calling this out because this is one particular use case, but when we're thinking about external managed accounts, we don't inherently have to have the accounts linked in a hierarchy. So a lot of times that's what we'll see. From our understanding, that's how you guys are set up today. But external managed accounts actually operate separately from the account hierarchy, although the two are closely related. So if we're looking at the subscriptions tab, or excuse me, the commerce tab over here, and I scroll down, we're going to see a related list called external managed accounts. So if I click into that record, this is essentially going to be a junction object. And so a junction object is joining one object to another object or one record to another record, where we are linking the target account, which is Ohana Inc. Child, to our parent account, which is Ohana Inc. We've also specified the user, a user in this record. So Lauren Bailey is part of Ohana Inc. So very quickly, we can go validate that, right? If we can look at contacts, a whole bunch of Lauren Baileys, but this is the Lauren Bailey that we're looking at, our procurement officer. So when we're setting up that external managed account, we're essentially saying this account and this person underneath this account is able to purchase on behalf of that other account. So in this case, Ohana Inc. and Lauren Bailey are able to purchase on behalf of Ohana Inc., the child. Now, other things to keep in mind here as we're looking at purchasing on behalf of an account, we're always going to have that account we're purchasing on behalf associated to a buyer group. So in this instance, I've gone ahead and associated Ohana Inc. Child to the same buyer group that Ohana Inc. is associated to. And as a reminder, these buyer groups are what are going to control what products and at what price point a particular account or a particular group of accounts are going to see. So all that said, right, we're kind of set up with your Ohana Inc. Child is set up with the same product and pricing entitlements as the parent. But again, the system is flexible enough to say, hey, maybe we've got a contract at the corporate level, and we also have a contract at the subsidiary level. And those two contracts are different. So corporate might get preferred pricing, and the subsidiary, Ohana Inc. Child in this case, might get they might not get the same level of discounting that the parent would get there. So we've got the flexibility there for the purposes of this video, right? We're going to say, hey, they're the same level or it's the same product and pricing agreement there. So now that we've kind of established that external managed account, let's go take a look at what that looks like on the front end. So I've already gone in and logged in as Lauren Bailey. Zoom in so you guys don't get blind here. So I've already logged in as Lauren Bailey. You can see her icon up there in the top right. And if I click down on this profile menu, I'm going to see this button called Switch Accounts. So this wasn't here when we were reviewing with you guys in the previous demo. But what I've gone ahead and done, right, is I've set up that external managed account. I've also, in the background, assigned a permission called Account Switcher User to Lauren Bailey. And so now that those two things are set up, we can actually go in as Lauren Bailey and switch accounts and make a purchase on another account's behalf there. So the reason I bring up that back-end permission is to say that we don't have to assign this as a blanket rule for all of our customers, right? We can essentially say, hey, Lauren is able to purchase on behalf of Ohana Inc., but if Jason also needed to be in the account, he could make purchases for Ohana Inc., and Lauren could then make purchases for Ohana Inc. and Ohana Inc. Child. So we've got, again, a level of flexibility with the system there to define user roles and permissions. So now that we've got that established, I'm going to go ahead and hit that switch account navigation menu button, and that is going to pop a little modal for us. So we can see right now we are associated to Ohana Inc. If I go in and click Ohana Inc. Child, that is going to reload the page for me. And if I go ahead and just click on that to verify, it's going to say, hey, now I am purchasing on behalf of Ohana Inc. Child. So let's very quickly go run through and make a purchase here so we can take a look at an order that's been placed underneath that child account. So just running through product listing page here. I'm going to go in and click into that product detail page. I'm going to add this annual subscription to my cart. And as a reminder, this is a demo org. A lot of kind of slowness and junk in here that's making the site less performant. So we'll make sure that none of that happens in an actual production org for you guys.
I'll also
all right,
Sean, I'll be also taking out like whatever these.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll just take them out.
Cool. Alrighty, so quickly moving from shopping cart into checkout. Once I've got the checkout loaded here, Jeopardy music.
Watching paint dry.
This org in particular is bad. All right, so now that we're in checkout, I'm going to go ahead and agree to those terms and conditions. I'm going to go in and just insert a PO number to speed this along and then hit submit payment. So once we have placed that order, we should be able to go in and see in the back end that this order has been placed on behalf of Ohana Inc. We'll still see the owner and the creator of that record as Lauren, so we have traceability back to who actually placed the order and what account they're primarily associated to. And then we still get the reporting metrics to say, hey, this was placed on behalf of Ohana Inc. there. So switching back over to the back end of Salesforce here, if I go into Ohana Inc., I'm going to go look at my child account here, Ohana Inc. Child. And then underneath our order summaries, right, we're going to see that newly created order that's been placed, as well as an opportunity as closed one that's been placed there. So with the power of external managed accounts, right, we're able to specify which accounts and which users underneath that account are able to purchase on behalf of other accounts. And with the flexibility of standard Salesforce permissions, the permissions module, we're able to say, hey, only a certain number of these users are actually able to make those purchases on behalf of other accounts.